Let's talk about blasphemy, a word that once meant more than just a bad review. In today's world, a harsh critique might sting, but in the past, speaking out against the sacred could cost you everything. In the past, blasphemy was the original cancel culture, but with real, deadly consequences. It wasn't just about being shunned or losing your reputation, it was about facing the ultimate punishment. Say something against the sacred and you could lose your head, literally. The authorities didn't just want to silence you. They wanted to make an example out of you for everyone to see. The punishments were brutal: public executions, burnings, stonings. These weren't just private affairs, they were spectacles, designed to terrify the crowd and send a clear message. Even having your tongue cut out was on the table. The goal was to erase dissent, to make sure no one else dared to speak out. These punishments weren't just about protecting faith, they were about protecting power. Rulers and religious leaders used blasphemy laws as weapons to keep their grip on society. Kings and priests used blasphemy laws to silence critics and crush dissent. Anyone who questioned their authority became a target. If you questioned doctrine, science, or the king's divine right, blasphemy. Even new ideas or discoveries could be seen as threats to the established order. The threat was so severe, most people kept their thoughts to themselves. Fear of punishment kept society in line, and innovation was stifled. It was a system designed to make certain beliefs untouchable, enforced by fear and violence. The message was clear: challenge the status quo and you risk everything. The real target wasn't God's feelings, it was anyone who dared to challenge authority. Blasphemy laws became a shield for those in power, not for the divine. Blasphemy laws were the ultimate tool for control, making sure everyone followed the same script. Obedience was demanded, and questioning was dangerous. The cost of dissent? Often, a gruesome public death. The spectacle of punishment was meant to haunt the memories of all who witnessed it. That's how blasphemy became the ultimate shutdown, a way to end any argument and to keep the powerful safe from criticism, no matter the cost. You'd think blasphemy laws would be history by now, relics of a more superstitious age, but the reality is far more complicated. Instead, they're alive and well in many countries, woven into the fabric of modern legal systems and daily life. While the West has mostly moved on, dozens of nations still enforce them, especially across the Islamic world, Asia, and Africa. In these regions, blasphemy laws are not just statutes on paper, they're actively used, sometimes with chilling efficiency. Today, these laws aren't just about religion, they're a tool for silencing rivals, settling scores, and grabbing power. Politicians and powerful figures can manipulate them to eliminate dissent or intimidate opponents. Accusations can be triggered by a tweet, a private chat, or even a misunderstanding.